So it's time for some more VGC. Today's question of the day is going to be, what's your favorite form of speed control? So I like Trick Room, but Tailwind's also a very solid option as long as you support it well enough to make sure it gets set up. Same with Trick Room, but slow bulky mons are what I really like. So we're still using the Eternatus Yveltal team, and it looks like we're going against Entei, Kyogre, Galarian, Articuno, which does have competitive. Whimsicott, Zacian, and Rillaboom. Speaking of Tailwind and speed control, there's that Whims. With that Tailwind. So they could lead Kyogre in the front. Just say if we go Electric Reggie Lapras. That kind of covers like Articuno, Kyogre, lead. Also Whimsicott. Unless if we want to go Electric Reggie Incin. I think we might have to try and deal with okay, we're gonna have to hurry up and zoom me this. I think this is what we're going with. So only bring in one of our restricteds. Not really seeing a reason as to like, I mean, Eternatus is pretty fun, but I think Yveltal is just a lot. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, Articuno, Zacian. Not a lead that we were thinking, but Shiny Zacian. But not too bad. So Zacian goes what? For the B-Blade? We can't Electro Web because Articuno is here. I really do want screens up. And we can't swap in. I think we're just gonna go for the Rising Voltage, and I really do want screens up. Really want screens up. Articuno is gonna be their Dynamax option. Okay. So again, a good thing we can't swap in our Incineroar as much as we want to. That's a good thing we didn't lead Incineroar. Look at that big Articuno. Okay. Faster than Lapras. I think Articuno, let's double check the base speed of that, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty cool. Articuno. Actually, it can run Trick Room. Okay. Zacian with the B-Blade. So if they double into... Oh my god, that Zacian does so much! Oh, shoot. I don't get screens up. Wow, that Zacian did so much. I mean, it was at +1 and we don't have screens. And they're both at +1. Oh, we didn't even have instant to swap in. I mean, Electric Reggie can. Articuno at +1, your base speed's 95. Pretty sure Electric Reggie is still faster. So we're gonna get this Electro Web off. And then we are going to go for this foul play on the Zacian. Okay, Articuno with the Max Guard. Position with the B-Blade. Onto Electric Reggie. Oh, onto the Yveltal. Okay, lowering the speed of Zacian. Understand what this foul play does. Does knock out the Zacian, so that's nice. They did good in protecting the Articuno because they're gonna get one last Dynamax turn. But they'll be able to probably knock out. Okay, grassy terrain is up. I think in this turn we protect there, and we're gonna then Lando goes down, right? They've got competitive. Okay. I think Articuno at the max guard. So they are faster than us. Grassy Glide. Grassy Glide would have still, if we didn't Sucker Punch, that still would have knocked out. So Articuno is gonna go baby. Get a little bit of health back. Articuno is faster than Electric Reggie, which is definitely something to note. There's that competitive. Okay, so Articuno put in work. Should we have played differently? Probably. We're gonna go for... We'll go for an Electro Web. I think that should knock out the Articuno. Articuno with the Protect. Okay. We'll slow down the Rillaboom. Good Grassy Glide into the Lando. Which with priority doesn't really matter. Doesn't. Knowing that's the threat, but the Intimidate saving us. Honestly, if Rillaboom doesn't have Protect, it's gonna have to swap out. I think Electric Reggie dies. We're gonna Protect because Rillaboom will probably go for a Grassy Glide. Freezing Glare. Oh my goodness, Lando! We really should have targeted that. A little bit better here. Freezing Glare is a psychic move. Losing Lapras that early on put in so much work. That's not an ice type move, I don't think. So we might live this. Just barely. Lando can't hit anything. GG on that. Grassy Glide gets a knockout. Very powerful team. It would have been nice if we would have hit the Rock Slide on the Articuno, but you know, that's what happens with the Rock Slide. We tried. I think not doing screens in this game. Yeah, probably going against like Zacian. We don't want to have screens. Very rough game one, but definitely could. I think we could have brought better mons. I think so. That was our fault. But see how game 2 treats us. Another Zacian. Lando, Zacian, Chandelure, Whims, Ghost Rider, Shadow Rider, and Rilla. So right off the bat we see no competitive, no defiant. So we can feel comfortable bringing Intimidators here. With Shadow Rider, I really like Yveltal in the back. We have Yveltal, Lando in the back. Chandelure could just be brought for like Imprison Trick Room stuff to go against like to combat Trick Room teams. So I don't think it'll really be brought here, which probably leaves maybe Whimsicott, Zacian in the lead. And I know we said we just we don't want Tailwind to go up, but I think maybe if we go Incineroar, Lapras, Heavy Veltal, maybe we just don't bring Electric Reggie, especially with Lando. There's not much that it can do against that. Yeah, I think we're gonna lock in with this. Eternatus also might have been a very solid like lead, but not too sure. If they lead the Zacian, we can intimidate off on that, which is nice. If they lead the Whimsicott, we can get a fake out on that, or we can fake out the Zacian and more than likely be able to have our screen set up. Whimsicott could protect here. What's the... So Whimsicott about 25% of the time have protect. But I think in this case we're gonna go for the fake out and then we're just gonna G-Max Resonance. Worst case, Whimsicott protects, we break its Sash, and we have screens up and they get Tailwind up next turn. Zacian swaps out into Rillaboom. So that's gonna put it as we're gonna get our Lapras Dynamax. Okay, so Whimsicott doesn't have Protect. We're going to... Yeah, this is going to allow them not to get the Tailwind set up, which is nice, and we will also get screen set up. So again, we kind of have to play around the possibility of Whimsicott running Protect. I think more might run it. Rillaboom could fake out our Incineroar. But honestly, I'm thinking maybe we just swap in, yeah, there's a Zacian. We can just swap in Lando. Just to have the -1. Bringing both of our Intimidators in this game is really good. Not me trying to remember. Yeah, we did get Lando. So if we do that, and then we could just do a solid G-Max Resonance and a little Rillaboom. Rillaboom might be Assault Vest, meaning that its special defense is boosted, but it won't be able to protect. Most likely running Grassy Glide, Fake Out. Zacian? Well, I don't know. They can see that we had Lando. They could Grassy Glide into Lando. But honestly, Lando Incin are just here to do a Swippity Swappity. Yeah, Grassy Glide into the Lapras. Screens up, that does about 80 to us, but we've got that weakness policy. Station will use the Sacred Sword here. Okay. So now whenever they bring in probably the Shadow Rider, that's gonna be their Dynamax option. Because we've knocked out Wims, we've knocked out Rillaboom. We could probably just set up a max guy. Oh, it's Orlando. Okay, so they intimidate us. They didn't even bring Shadow Rider. Yveltal kind of scares. I think it's just very solid if we can just swap out Incin. If Incin dies, Lando could get, we just, like, swap out Intimidates. Yeah. Them knowing that we have 2 Intimidators and they're kind of stuck in here. Zacian's already at neutral. Lapras put in work that game. Lapras absolutely put in work. Not gonna lie. So yeah, Incineroar Lapras, very great lead for that. So this will be our battles for today. 1-1 again. Not too bad. Still in the team, but see y'all on Friday.